glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And before we get going, let's hear.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Oladipo finds Sabonis. Shoots over DeRozan. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Pass to DeRozan. Down low. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to DeRozan. First quarter, just over a minute played. Forbes. From outside, off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. And it's good for 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Out to DeRozan. They need this. The rebound by Turner.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Sabonis, tipped away. Lyles with it, now defended by Oladipo. And there's the pass to Forbes. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray against Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. There's the lob to Sabonis. And stolen by Aldridge. To the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Brogdon, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Back to Brogdon. This is it to Turner. Outside to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Here's Sabonis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Murray, no good. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Powered down with both hands.
Brogdon with the throwdown. He was not going to be denied there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. That's Mills in for Murray.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. McConnell kicks to McDermott. On the wing, Lamb. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
It's White on the wing. Back to Mills. From deep. He can't get it to go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Indiana out in front. They're up by 3. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy,
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
and you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
We've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's White, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Bellinelli kicks to Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. The tray. San Antonio again missing. Indiana leading by 5. On the wing, Holiday. Bellinelli is covering. On the wing, Holiday. Pocket 6. To the inside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound, Pirtle. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
McDermott passes to Bitadze. Holiday gets the bucket, and the Pacers lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for White. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Oladipo in for Jeremy Lamb. Aldridge kicks to Walker. Out to the wing. Back to Gay. Hurdle trying to get open. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gay.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
And that one, good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Holiday surveying the floor. Warren dishes to Holiday. Unloads from 13. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sabonis has got 6.
You know, there were some scouts that felt like Sabonis had a lower ceiling compared to others in his draft class. But I tell you what, he just continues to get better and better.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Rebound by Murray.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Back to Gay. Bertle, the pass to Walker. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Oladipo in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Takes the 3. He can't get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeRozan's so good, guys, at taking advantage of whatever situation is there. When he has the opportunity, he gets out and scores in the open floor.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Mills, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Oh, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Outside DeRozan. And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Aldridge. Stolen by Brogdon. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Lyles. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half.
Oh, that was terrific.
Good. The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
Back to Aldridge. To halt the run. Kicks it to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Here's Oladipo. And no good that time. White with the defensive effort. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's Oladipo on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Miles Turner. Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Lyles. And the layup's good off the glass. Lyles got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Indiana leading by 11. Outside, Lamb. Lays it up off the glass. Lamb's got 6.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
Out to DeRozan. He dishes it to Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. 18 feet out. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Aldridge. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Right side, Lamb. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. To the middle. There's Bitadze, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bitadze's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Indiana leading by 15. And Lamb, here we go. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. And finished off by McDermott.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
In the corner, it's McDermott. Back to Holiday. Pass to Holiday. To the left wing. McDermott for three. That shot off. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard position. Knocked loose. Murray surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Warren the pass to Turner. Bounce pass from Warren. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. The fadeaway. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Here's Murray. Shakes him. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oladipo against Murray. Here's Turner. And no good. Aldridge with some nice D. Here's DeRozan. Count that bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. In Indiana with the change here, too. Sabonis is checked in, and the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Forbes checked in. Feeds to Aldridge. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
The kick out to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Sabonis trying to get open. And the shot by Warren, no good. Spurs trail by 19. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup.
When you look at Murray's development of his inside game, boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
To the inside, Sabonis. In slam dunk by Sabonis.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now the pass to Brogdon. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Turner with the steal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Oladipo outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Lyle. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. TJ leaves, checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Warren. Lamb, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's TJ McConnell in for Brogdon. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bellinelli. And Zeller kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Walker. Here's Medu. Back to Walker. Bellinelli dishes to Walker. A baseline J. No good.
Got to see more of this from McDermott.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. the buildings of Indianapolis. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Crowder in at the power forward. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. Right on the bucket. Oladipo's got the first points of the night for the Pacers. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
What a read from Domantas Sabonis. This guy's passing ability and vision is special.
No good from Dragic.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Warren. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Crowder goes in. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Oladipo against Robinson. Oladipo, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's deflected. And here's Adebayo outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Oh, Turner in position.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
He'd have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. Back to Oladipo. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Fires for 3. Sabonis with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Now Oladipo, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Oladipo taking his time here. Dragic against Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
First one falls for him.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in from. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Pregame.
Well, you can see it right there. Andre Iguodala. Let's remember this guy grew up in a more physical league. He will be undeterred by the contact.
Bitadze with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Heat trail by 8. 1:07 left to play in the first. Here's Dragic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, it's Iguodala. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 8. McConnell with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Bitadze, chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Dragic. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. McDermott, no one around him, but he stays with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
With 2 seconds left. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Doug McDermott, and it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bitadze's got 6.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Jones. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Indiana leading by 8. Now McDermott from deep 3-point range. The shot missing.
Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting. His ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Sabonis kicks to Turner. 6 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Indiana, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Turner's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Robinson. He doesn't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Oladipo finds Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got his second basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Oladipo. Takes a 3. They get it back. And Warren able to finish.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Robinson left side. The 3. But they recover it. He can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 9. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Indiana moving the ball around. And here's Brogdon from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Turner shoots over Crowder. The shot by Turner no good. The Heat trail by 11. Rockets the pass to Crowder. Butler kicks to Dragic. Back to Butler. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Now here's Butler. And he converts the layup. Butler's got it back down to single digits for Miami.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Down low, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Turner's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dragic against Lamb. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
Is showing a total lack of fear on the interior. Dragic is more than capable of finishing in traffic.
Left side, Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was all about Indiana as the game got going. And what Miles Turner brings to the table. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Warren, the pass to Oladipo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Stolen by Brogdon. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
And the shot's good from Crowder. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's got 14. Deflects the pass. Sabonis kicks to Warren. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 11. Low block shot. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Dragic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Left side, Turner. Butler with the steal. Robinson drives in, and Robinson throws it down.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Robinson misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention?
Wow, hammering it in.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Outside to Brogdon. Right side, Warren. Back to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Crowder. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 10-2 run here. Crowder goes in. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist in the game. There's Sabonis. The dish to Turner. Tipped away. Adebayo passes to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And good that time. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Crowder slams it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Dragic with the drive, and the shot goes in. Dragic has got 10.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Oladipo, and the pass to Turner. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. Jones controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Hero passes to Olynyk.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for Miami. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Pacers' 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Lamb, good.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. It's a one-point game. Jones, no luck.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the shot goes in. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside Dragic. And contact out. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
The drive by Iguodala, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 8th assist here tonight. Pacers trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. Outside Holiday. Holiday finds Turner. Knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. Ahead for the finish. And Jones slams it in.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Sabonis, no good. Miami leading by 5. Jones with it. He's picked up by Lamb. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Jones. 14 points for Goran Dragic.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
The putback, here's Sabonis, and the rejection by Iguodala. And they're able to recover. Here's Lamb. Indiana again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Iguodala dishes to Olynyk. Back to Iguodala, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Indiana making some changes. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dragic. Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
Gets the first, that narrows the gap to 7. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Outside Crowder. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Crowder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Butler in the corner. Here's Dragic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they should keep getting it to Dragic. The way he's playing right now, he is in a zone.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Robinson. Over to the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Dragic against Warren. No good from Dragic. Here's Oladipo. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Oladipo growing into that clutch player everyone believed he could be. What great poise down the stretch.
Robinson kicks to Dragic. Back to Robinson. Butler on the way. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Oladipo to the paint. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Dragic the pass to Robinson. Poked away, but he gets it back. A second chance effort. Yep, that one goes.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. The offensive rebound.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Stolen by Warren. The shot by Turner, no good. Three-pointer, Crowder can't get it to fall. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
things a little more rougher, but I kind of like it. You know, it gives that competitive edge that other games have that 2K hasn't really had in the past few years. But I think this year's game, it's the most complete 2K yet.
So looking ahead, any NBA 2K21 next-gen expectations for you?
A lot of sharp pressers coming off that Spurs bust. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dragic in the point guard. Now here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Now here's Crowder. Banked in off the glass.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
In the dunk by Lyles.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here is Robinson. Butler passes to Robinson. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And the Spurs pushing it up now. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Dragic.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Dragic dishes to Butler. Up again. They shoot again. No good from Dragic.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Here's Lyles. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Forbes and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Murray against Crowder. Pass to Adebayo. Dragic kicks to Crowder. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Lyles. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
For 3, Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Robinson.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Murray. Lyles passes to Murray. Out to DeRozan. Murray outside. DeRozan against Butler. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Miles, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Now here's Iguodala. That's tipped and stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. They get it back. The Heat trail by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Olynyk finds Dragic. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Born leading by example.
Up top, Mills. He's guarded by Dragic. Mills can't hit. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Iguodala's running. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is out there with Hero. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Passes to Hero. Kicks it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Olynyk finds Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Mills passes to White. There's the triple. Rebound by Olynyk. He'd have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jones drives in. Mills with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And White slams it in.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort. The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Pirtle. To the left side wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Hero. Jones against Gay. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
Yeah, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great shot shooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Goran Dragic. Here's Crowder. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now here's Murray. offensive rebound. Goes up again. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Lyles checked in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
DeRozan. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. While their pass it to Crowder. It's stolen by Lyles. DeRozan dishes to Murray. And foul on the and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Robinson kicks to Crowder. 41 seconds left here in the second. Robinson misses. The Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On up the court. Basket good. Heroes got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And Butler sends it back. Adebayo against Aldridge. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. 1 second left. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like he's meant to play for the Miami Heat. And that'll about do it as we...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for San Antonio. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Butler, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. And Crowder brings it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
DeRozan against Butler. DeRozan passes to Lyles. San Antonio again turning it over. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. San Antonio also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation. Pirtle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dragic gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Got a piece of it. Pirtle inside. Olynyk is covering. Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Jones checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jones finds Iguodala. Now Dragic out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Murray, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Iguodala kicks to Olynyk. On the wing, Jones. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
To the middle. Dragic the pass to Hero. On the wing, Jones. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Spurs trail by 11. Here's DeRozan. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Olynyk the pass to Dragic. Here's Iguodala. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Gotta love the tenacity from Iggy there. Always love seeing him ram it through.
Pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Murray. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 10.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Dragic against Murray. Passes it to Lyles. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Count the basket. He's got 14.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Miami leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Back to Dragic. On the wing, Iguodala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the basket by DeRozan. 19 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Outside Crowder. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Gay right side. Back to Mills. Dishes to Pirtle. Shoots over Crowder.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 9. We've got Jay Crowder. Hero out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
Shots good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 9.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Gay. Good work defensively by Crowder. Miami leading by 9. Well, their pass it to Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
Free throw good, Crowder. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good from Crowder.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That's his first foul. Here's Adebayo. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim. Because why? He will slam it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Pirtle. Chalk up 2 there.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Pirtle. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. White with it. Now guarded by Dragic. White drives in. Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
The pass to Robinson. Butler against Bellinelli. Here's Adebayo. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Gay passes to White. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The Spurs making a switch here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Lonnie Walker. Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The Heat leading by 7. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. DeRozan, that's good.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Gets the pass to Adebayo. In the corner, it's Robinson. And stolen by Aldridge. 1:41 left in the game. Here's Forbes. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Miami no good on that time either. And here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it's Murray with the jam.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
On to the right wing. Robinson finds Crowder. Robinson down low. Off target at the rim. Spurs have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Forbes. Aldridge. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Huge shot. The calm, cool demeanor of Aldridge. Completely locked in there.
And the Heat call time here. They lead by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Pass to Dragic. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Murray with him. There's the lob to Aldridge. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David.
ready for it. It's really the only game I'm looking forward to for next gen.
I really don't know what to expect. I'm just ready to play. I'm going to be playing all day, so yeah, I just can't wait for it to drop.
There's so many players that look.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Turner, following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's DeRozan.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
So it's San Antonio now. The Pacers making the shot. Lyles passes to Aldridge. Brogdon against DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away, and that's good for 2.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Warren against Wyatt, and he makes that one. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The pass to Lyles. Spurs passing it around. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Now, here's Lyles. Here is Forbes. Pass to Aldridge. Now here's DeRozan. Right wing. Wide open look here for Murray. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Lyles. Murray knocks it loose. He kicks it to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. Sabonis with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
To the paint. It's tipped. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Aldridge. And the dunk by Lyles.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds it.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Sabonis, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Here's Forbes. Lays it up off the glass.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A different look now for San Antonio. And Holiday has it in the corner. Bitadze with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And White kicks to Mills. Here's Gay. Banked in off the glass.
A confident, consistent score. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Bellinelli passes to White. High, arcing shot. Pirtle kicks to White. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. White the pass to Gay. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Mills. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's White missing. Pacers leading by 4. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Rudy Gay. White is out there with Mills. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Pirtle in at the center.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Nice shot by McDermott.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
White dishes to Pirtle. Another shot. And another shot. And it's blocked. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mills. And Holiday throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Holiday with the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season? Moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well. plays with confidence and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
You look at DeMar DeRozan, and he's tough to stop inside, really in his comfort zone in there.
Shots good by Turner.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Trey Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. Lyles kicks to Walker. Here's Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Rocked in the pass to Turner. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oladipo with the block.
You know, when Oladipo is throwing shots away, it gets everybody going, and his coaches and teammates alike love it.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. Back to Forbes. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Oladipo against Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Lamb, he's checked in for Oladipo.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Warren kicks to Lamb. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Brogdon finds Lamb. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Pacers leading by 3. Right side Turner. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Lamb. Passes it to Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch 4. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. DeRozan with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze comes in for Turner. And it's Doug McDermott in for Sabonis. Then for the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Bitadze. Hurdle with the steal. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Inside, Bitadze off with the layup. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to San Antonio's first quarter could have gone much better. The deficit for them at one point. And that's a wrap with the third.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Oladipo for 3. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Lyles. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Warren finds Sabonis. Here's Turner, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
And yes, it's good. Lyles got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's the dish to Murray. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Warren, here we go. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. Down low. And the dunk by Lyles.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Here's Turner. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Turner's got 6.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
You know, it's obvious that Oladipo loves getting out on the break. So good in the open court. Quick and effective in these open floor situations.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Aldridge. Buries it down low. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Oladipo outside. Right side, Sabonis. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Victor Oladipo. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Murray. McDermott passes to Holiday. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Pacers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Aaron Holiday. On the wing, Lamb. From the corner. San Antonio with the rebound. And White kicks to Gay. With 1 on the clock, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. And the Spurs lead by 11. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White, then it's Mills, and it's Bellinelli in at the 3, the small forward. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Bitadze, covered by Mills. Yep, that one goes in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Gay. Trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. It's deflected. Here's Pirtle. It's blocked. Up top, Brogdon. Bellinelli is covering. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed. Does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
That one good for 2. That's now 8 points for Gay.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yep, it counts. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Sabonis subbed in for McDermott. Spurs also with the sub. Trey Lyles checked in for Bellinelli. The kick out to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana to the paint and stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Bucket is good. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here is Forbes. He dishes it to Aldridge. And there's the pass to Lyles. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Forbes the pass to Murray. Second shot opportunity. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Oladipo laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he carves defenses to pieces. Victor Oladipo is fantastic at slithering his way inside.
Inside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to Aldridge. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Warren kicks to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. Spurs leading by 9. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Forbes can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Oladipo, and there it is for him.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo. He relishes that challenge.
Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Rebound, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Murray. Right side Aldridge. Shoots over Turner. Pass to Murray. DeRozan against Warren. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. And the Spurs lead by 9.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Oladipo, good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the inside. And the dunk by Lyles.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Leaf. The shot. Mills with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, great.
look up to NBA 2K League pros, look up to the competitive scene.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Crowder in at the 4. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Dragic against Brogdon. Butler dishes to Robinson. There's the feed to Dragic. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The Heat need to get a shot off. Releases from 15. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Adebayo high post. Outside Robinson. A 3-ball. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Oladipo misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Dragic. Warren knocks it away.
Well, TJ, improving his awareness on defense is something that coaches are looking for. Nice block there. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The first one falls.
Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Miami.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Dragic against Brogdon. To the left wing. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Iguodala kicks to Jones. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Miles Turner. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And a strong finish with two hands.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Passes to Olynyk. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead. Ripped away. Olynyk with it. Now defended by McDermott. Here's Jones. Rebounded by McDermott.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Hero, and he banks in the layup. Hero's got his second bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lamb. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Miami trailing. Back to Olynyk. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Jones, the pass to Adebayo. With 4 seconds on the clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got T.J. Warren. He's out there with McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dragic kicks to Iguodala. Robinson passes to Olynyk. The kick out to Crowder. Inside, here's Dragic. That's tipped. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Heat shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Olynyk dishes to Dragic. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Robinson misses.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Holiday. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Crowder with it. Now defended by Warren. Here's Holiday. He has 6. Here's Bitadze. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Bitadze's got 6.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Back to Robinson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Outside Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Here's Olynyk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. T.J. Warren picks one up. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Pass to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Now just a 3-point Indiana lead. There's the lob to Sabonis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hero. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Jones drives in. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pacers leading by 5. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. He had stolen by Lamb. There's Sabonis. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
6 to shoot. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one goes long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Heat trail by 5. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Outside Robinson. Outside Dragic. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Oladipo. The kick out to Warren. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Warren on the wing. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Turner with the steal. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Turner. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The pass to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Holiday's got 11 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Dragic finds Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jones checked in for Crowder. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. And a change for the Pacers. Lamb's checked in. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky. Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Here's Iguodala. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday trying to free himself up. Lamb, good.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's McConnell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Well, their pass it to Iguodala. Outside, Jones. Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. Butler on the wing. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Jones from down in the low post. It goes. Jones has got 6.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
McConnell scanning the floor. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Indiana, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First free throw is good. Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Andre Iguodala. The Pacers also changing it up. Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. So he gets them both. The Heat trail by 9. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Hero. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 8 points for him.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's McConnell. Back to Turner. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. And Turner kicks to McConnell. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. Sabonis with the steal. Turner. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Indiana leading by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in its small forward.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Warren. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Crowder. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Dragic with a wide open look. Misses the 3. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They get it again.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And so he hits both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Brogdon with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Turner. He dishes it to Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Warren's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Here's Warren. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for T.J. Warren.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Dragic kicks to Robinson. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his third foul of the game. There's Dragic with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Warren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brogdon, and it goes down 2 points. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Could we say Dragic has deceptive strength? Showed a little bit off right there getting to the basket.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And that one falls for Dragic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Oladipo. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Dragic finds Robinson. Indiana leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dragic. That misses off the backboard. The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Sweet move, and Warren with the lay-in. Warren's got 6 points in the quarter.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 14.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Outside Warren. .112 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brogdon. Lays it up and banks it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Miles Turner.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Brogdon with it, outguarded by Crowder. Sabonis, the pass to Warren for the three. Sabonis, it's good on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. It's really an
interested in competing or trying to join the 2K League?
What I tell everybody that messages me or if they hit me up, I just tell them just to perfect your craft. Like, I know it's a video game at the end of the day. There's not too much you can do, but like you can get your shot down packed to where like you hit your shot every single.
Coming up in just moments. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Crowder. Now the pass to Butler. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it. Okay, once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Shoots it. Shot's good by Lyles.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Butler kicks to Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Clock at 6. Heat moving the ball around. And it's Dragic off the drive. Can't hit from in close.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Yes, that goes in.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here is Robinson, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Dragic kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Dragic. Back to Robinson. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
Now, here is Robinson. The shot's good. And the Spurs with possession. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Makes it off the glass.
Such a big part of Gorn's game, the dribble drive.
Aldridge drives in, and the shot goes down.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Butler. Crowder kicks to Butler. There's the dish to Robinson. Rebound by Murray. Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Dragic. The pass to Robinson. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 4. And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. A second chance effort. And that one is off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The drive by Aldridge. Here's Lyles. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
That one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Now here's Jones. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
White finds Poeltl. A pass to Gay. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Iguodala, and it's good, 2 points.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Pass to Gay, and it's Poeltl at the elbow. Kicks it to Mills. It's White on the wing. He's looking for Poeltl and finds him, and a missed layup. The Heat trail by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iguodala, the pass to Jones. And Poeltl sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
Kept alive. And here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynykk.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's White. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio up 3. Live from the AT&T. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Dragic is out there with Hero. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Olynykk, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
San Antonio leading. Outside, White. Pass to Walker. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Iguodala's drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Spurs shooting 43% from the field. Poeltl finds White. Now Bellinelli. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Missed inside. The Heat shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Iguodala. And the pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. And Poeltl pulls it down. Here's Gay, and Jones sends it back. On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Olynykk. On the wing, Iguodala. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And Walker throws it down.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dragic, the pass to Hero. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Poeltl.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
White, good. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. White's running. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Iguodala, that's good. Iguodala's got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
White, he makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Dragic kicks to Iguodala. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Heat lead by 1.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
.115 left to play here in the half. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Outside, Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for your Spurs, Walker. At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. And so Walker nails both of them. Miami trailing. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Spurs. So in the jam by DeRozan.
The perfect set of skills to flourish in transition. DeRozan's got it all.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson finds Butler. Here's Hero. DeRozan defending. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hero.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Robinson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Checking out the Spurs. Kenny, give us your take.
The first half is...
And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half.
He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for San Antonio. Miles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Miles no good. The Heat trail by 3. Adebayo passes to Crowder. Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Murray. And Adebayo sends it back.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Dragic. Left side Butler. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off.
Come on.
Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Dragic. Second chance shot and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gay's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. Mills passes to Aldridge. To the right side. And Forbes kicks to Mills. Back to Forbes. To stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Back to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Mills. Gay trying to break free. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Gay. And finished off by Gay.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. And so Miami again turning it over.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well. Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Hurdle is very skilled at doing this.
Taking 2 shots. That one is no good. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Back to Mills. Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Here's White. Banked in off the glass. White's got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. Trey Lyles comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Walker's checked in for Derek White. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Miami, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Olynyk. Duro comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Still a big-time athlete. Even with all that mileage on him, Rudy is quick. The defense late to rotate.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes it to Adebayo. Outside, Jones. Gets the pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Miles, and it's in there. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Butler, no good. And San Antonio shooting straight 49% from the field. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Pass to Butler. Over to the wing. Outside for Robinson. It's stolen by DeRozan. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. They grab their own miss. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Count that one.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Here's Lyles. It's good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Adebayo. And that one, good.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. DeRozan against Robinson. Off on the layup. It's stolen by Dragic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Miami making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Dragic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Forcing the action, going to the line. Now Dragic wins these battles with his hustle.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Outside Robinson. Back to Dragic. The pass to Crowder. Heat moving the ball around. Inside. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. That one doesn't go. And the Spurs going the other way now. 3-on-3. Murray with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Heat also with a sub. Butler's checked in. Here's Murray. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dragic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Keeps it alive. Dragic on the follow.
Pivotal point in this contest. The determination of going Dragic, it is showing right now.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Miles gets to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Passes it to Adebayo. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And White with the stuff.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
Here's Dragic. Buries it down low. Dragic has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
White finds Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And this is what superstars do. LaMarcus rises to the challenge with the game on the line.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, look at the confidence of Goran Dragic, putting the team on his back.
White the pass to Murray. Back to White. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Crowder goes in. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Murray gets to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Outside White. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.